YouTube? It's your boy Butter, and I'm back with another video. If y'all new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub. And we want to work to 50K. We got the Bengals versus the Dolphins. Let's go, Dolphins!
And now Joe Burrow and company begin at their own 9. Dolphins going to bring 4. Burrow step out of the zone, taking a shot. Near side, Higgins. Boy, all that athleticism.
I forgot he played for them.
They all want to come out here. They love playing football, and they want to go out there and play well.
Burrow's going to go play action. Got Chase. Chase, first down. Able to find that edge as he works on Dante Trader.
That's one of the big problems for the Bengals and their lack of success.
Burrow steps up in the pocket, completes. Chase. Away with no points, just incredible. One of the reasons why they were shut out for the first time in 4 years. Burrow puts some air under it. Higgins. Touchdown.
All right. Shout out to T. Higgins for missing the Ravens games. Appreciate you, my boy.
Oh, this is so good. I mean, so good. Left foot, drag with the right foot. I mean, you can't, there is nothing that Jack Jones could pop.
Appreciate you, Fi. I knew you fucked with us. I knew you fucked with the Ravens for real. You supposed to be in the future Raven. You supposed to be in the Raven this year, but I knew you fucked with us for real.
Possibly do when you throw the ball in that position and with that kind of body control. That frustrated a lot of defensive coordinators across the National Football League.
Ewers airs it out again. He gets it to
all right, so wait. Who?
First catch.
Who the quarterback now?
GM with Champ Kelly.
Who 14?
Stephen Ross, big decisions to make as the owner. This is Achan weaving his way. Achan, the speedster, takes it to the house. 48 yards. And Miami. This is the Dolphins offense at their best, and you get the combination blocks. And just look at these linemen getting to that next level. They cut off the entire inside part of the defense. Look at that lane. And I'm sorry, I played safety in this league. That is a tough ask, and that was excellent effort by Wilson to get that downfield.
Watch one! Screen. I knew
James
it.
Brown, good pick up high pass from Burrow. Had his sight line altered a little bit with that rush. Gets it out to Chase, but not much happening after the catch. Burrow, quick release. Quick decision making, gets it to Chase and Arch. That's what makes this even more frustrating. You look at
but now he's got to try to navigate 3rd and about 7.
Fires near side, and it is Waller.
That's a great fucking catch. Lord have mercy.
Boy,
hey, Dolphins, hey, you know what I'm saying? If y'all really want some yards, throw that bit to 20 side. I'm telling you.
Plays for his young quarterback.
Throw that bitch to 20 side. I'm telling you.
A good start to this game with the first 2 catches.
Y'all want some yards? Throw that bit to 20 side.
His little boot action completes. Cedric Wilson hit perfectly in stride by the rookie quarterback.
Injuries, unfortunately. He never really had a chance to play a full season healthy.
This is Ewers. Once again, looking in the direction of Waddle.
I think you got to remind yourself.
You wide open.
That even though you have the guy at quarterback that you want, you have to put together an entire football team if you want to accomplish and get to the Super Bowl and win yourself a championship.
Have to answer in the coming weeks. 3rd and 2. Burrow protected, put some air under it, and it is caught. Yosivash coming across the middle, and Yosivash with a first down catch and run.
It does open things up for the running back and the tight ends in this offense as well.
Burrow faking to P. Ryan, and then P. Ryan on the check down. He's going to have a first down.
Hey, Joe Flacco's still on the team, ain't he?
That's something that needs to show up in this game against Joe Burrow.
Yeah, middle of the pack in terms of sacks is this Miami defense. Jamar Chase got into that little fracas with a couple of weeks back. Burrow evades the sack, and he's buried nonetheless. Boy, Miami, excellent pursuit. Chop Robinson and Kenneth Grant finally get to Burrow. As Evan McPherson having a career best season in terms of field goal percentage. 45-yarder off the upright and in.
You know, they seem to give up the big play at the wrong time, especially you look at some of these fourth quarter losses that they've had.
Good ball, 14.
Another big first down catch.
To me is where the Bengals have fallen short. It's not that they chose to pay the offense, but they haven't developed all these young picks.
Ewers, beautiful ball. Gets it to Waddle, then it came out. Let's see how the officials rule this here. It was Ingold who fell on the football. Good pursuit from the Dolphins Pro Bowl fullback.
Come on! Come on!
With a middle again, it's Waddle.
Come on, Waddle!
Free. Waddle down to the 12-yard line as he's starting to cook for this offense.
You know, not playing in an air raid offense, but going somewhere where he can learn some concepts to the pro game.
Good block, 5-5.
Washington has
Let's go.
blockers, and Washington pounds
You know, the Bengals is no threat to us, so it's like, yeah.
it in for the touchdown.
Well, great misdirection. They're going to fake pulling this way, run, and then they're going to hand it off going this way. And watch number 55 again, the center, Aaron Brewer.
Oh, that's a great play. That's a nice play.
They're going to hand it off going this way. And
2 guards pull. Pretend you're giving it to the running back. The other guards pull.
Watch number 55 again, the center, Aaron Brewer. He leads.
Boy, who drew that motherfucker up? You know
The
what I'm
way
saying?
he is so athletic.
That's a nice play. Who drew that up?
So mobile.
So 2 minutes left in the half. Joe Burrow and company down 4 as they play with 2 timeouts left. From the Miami 49, Burrow delivers to Chase. That's going to get him inside the Dolphins 40. First down, Bengals. Miami brings 5. Burrow steps up in the pocket. What a pass. Gets it to his tight end. Sample. First down and more. Sample. Going to turn the corner down inside the 10. But that was all Burrow. There was Quentin Bell, practice squad guy who's gotten some more reps. Pirine bangs it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. So the penalty got him a little closer, and then it is Pirine.
Well, just the double team blocks inside. Excellent job in here and here. And they just clear it out. The double teams, there's no linebacker at the second level, and Pirine. I feel as if McDaniel, obviously it's not as extensive with what you're going to see with Tua, but he's not calling this game just to protect yours. He's letting him throw the ball down the field a little bit.
Undrafted, elevated from the practice squad, making his NFL debut. Quick delivery. Greg Dulcich. Football is loose. Cincinnati recovers.
An interception last week, and he just puts his right arm on the football. Dulcich doesn't secure it. Boy, that's a big play by a defense. Big unsportsmanlike last week against Pittsburgh, but he is the real deal.
Got a taunting penalty with the Dolphins down big in that game. Chase Brown's going to be a little bit short of the line to gain. So fresh set it down for the Bengals. Chase Brown, lone setback alongside Burrow, who plays from the gun. Burrow goes through his reads, steps up in the pocket. The pocket mobility as good as any quarterback in the sport, and throws a strike. Chase, textbook Burrow.
Yet in this game consistently.
First and goal, Burrow far side. Brown turns, extends, and
All right, Dolphins, y'all gonna fucking fight back or what? Fuck.
he is in.
Y'all just gonna let him get in the goddamn game or what?
Touchdown.
Brown is going to be in the slot number 30. And watch Brooks. He goes to the outside shoulder. Brown has the awareness to spin.
Again, watching Tua.
Come on, 14.
Very animated, vocal, trying to help his rookie quarterback.
Throws
a pass, deflected and picked. Barrett Carter was in the perfect place, and so the Dolphins with back-to-back turnovers.
Is that 20?
It was Theo Weiss, the
Yeah, that was 28. I knew I couldn't have
intended
him.
target.
It couldn't have been him.
And now trying to build on this 10-point lead. As they begin at the Dolphins 35. Burrow goes back to Brown, breaking a tackle inside the 15. And all the way down to the 11. As he continues to try to prop up his rookie teammate. First and 10 Bengals from the Miami 12. Brown.
Boy, 30 getting that big so easy. 30 getting that motherfucker easy.
But nearly untouched
30 getting that
as he
motherfucker
waltzes
easy,
in
boy.
for the touchdown.
Different than the first half, but a little bit of page of the Miami run game playbook. Watch the climbing that you get inside, and there's just nobody home. And start to attack and get down the field.
We'll set up for the screen. Boy, nice play right. Slips a tackle, and he's got a lot of green grass. That's a big-time play from Wright.
A big body receiver, but they just haven't been able to connect yet in this one.
Oh!
On third down, that is caught. Dulcich trying to atone for the fumble, but I don't believe he's got the first down. They're going to mark him short.
To the media, but I would agree with Chase Brown. I think it's a whole lot to do with nothing, and we're going to see a great version of Joe Burrow next.
Hell no, Joe! Joe through the I can't believe in this right here, Joe. Through the grapevine, you done lost the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. You feel me? I don't think you put enough passion in this here ball. Dolphins, can we fight back? And can we play some defense? Dolphins, fuck. Did y'all not see what the Raiders did to them last week? Y'all need to tap into that. Come on, cookies.
Season.
Burrow
Ooh,
fires
shit.
down the field. Boy, they had to come back for it. It was Chase.
Hey, Jamar.
That was a compliment.
Thank you.
Burrow, near
boy.
side wide.
Oh, wide open. Hey,
Come back for it. It was Chase.
Hey, Jamar. Listen. That was a good catch. I'm just saying, but like I said earlier, we don't know how long Joe Burrow will be over there. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how long. He might want to go to his next profession next year, Jamar. You know you my dog. You know what I'm saying? We go back like spinal cords and car seats, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know you got a spot over there in that Raven flight, don't you though? You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do contact Butter get you over there. Grandma, Butter get you over there, Jamar. That's what I'm talking about. That's real Raven flock of you. That's real Raven of you, bro. That's real Raven-esque. I'm telling you. T. Higgins didn't want to come. Okay, cool. Let me know. I ain't hard to find. I'm telling you. But ButtaIMB on all platforms. Even Cash App. Hit me up. Hit me up, one. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow might be out of there. He might want to go act or something. You know what I'm saying? We never know. But I know you still want to play football. And you want to contend? Guess who's going to be in there contending? The Ravens. How you going to have a Raven invitation without the Ravens? Some people call it the Super Bowl, Jamar. Come on over.
That was a compliment.
Thank you.
Burrow, near side wide open. And the Chase Brown show continues.
He's trying to tell them to bump it. Somebody go out with Brown. Nobody hears it, nobody sees it, and that's how you get Chase Brown all by himself. Consider this a pretty nice day at the office for Chase Brown. What's that, 3 touchdowns?
In the quarter, taking advantage of the multiple takeaways. And
Yeah, this nigga.
with their rookie
T. Higgins changed his cleats. I could have sworn he had phones on.
rookie quarterback at the controls. Ewers from the gun. Can they make this a game here down the stretch? Ewers pass, and that is picked.
Okay. Well, I don't know what y'all doing that quarterback over there in the Dolphins. He just threw that bitch up like he got butt over there or something. He just threw that bitch up. God damn, Dolphins.
Jalen Davis ready to pounce.
Well, he's trying to give Waddle a one-on-one chance, but this is, you can't play this any better than Jalen Davis, the former undrafted 5th year, and you know he's played a lot here in about the last 4 weeks, and the same exact thing happens here. 3 giveaways.
Chase Brown again breaking tackles as he's playing with energy in those legs. Going to get himself inside the Cincinatti, but eventually took over the reins. Had a career year as Burrow slinging one.
God damn, they torching the fuck out of y'all Dolphins. Holy shit.
To
What the
the
fuck
end
y'all
zone.
doing? They out
It's
here.
Gesicki.
They out here working y'all shit. Oh my
If
god.
there's one safety in the middle of the field and then dropping their safeties back, and Burrow has been checking it down all day. Finally, there's so many different, there's so many uncertainties with what's happening. You know, both of these football teams had a really had a good chance to really try to make something special at the end of the season, but fell short, and it was just too much for this football team to overcome.
Play action from Ewers, going to sling one near side of the field as he locates Waddle. Crazy as it sounds, we probably haven't talked enough about the absence of Tyreek Hill as Washington slips a tackle, going to get inside the 15 and all the way down to the 13-yard line to get the Dolphins a first down. His intended receiver Weiss. This is right on a pitch, and he's going to get in for the Miami touchdown. And what will be their second straight miss.
Damn. Too bad y'all didn't do this last week.